So we are in third unit, unit number 3, financing decisions, and today we'll be looking at the practicals part of it. So the first question here, the given details of the question are: sales is 1 lakh units, each at rupees 1.50. Variable cost is at 0.50 per unit, and the fixed cost remains unchanged. It is 40,000 rupees. The income statement, this is the format. Sales 1 lakh into 1.50 per unit will give you 1,50,000 minus variable cost is 1 lakh into 0.50 will give you 50,000. Sales minus variable cost, you'll arrive at contribution at rupees 1 lakh. Next, fixed cost is directly given in the question, so you'll just write 40,000. So that will give you the answer of EBIT stands for 60,000 rupees. So the question is asking you find out what is the operating leverage of the firm. The operating leverage formula is OL is contribution divided by EBIT. So contribution is 1 lakh rupees, EBIT is 60,000 rupees. So 1 lakh divided by 60,000. You'll arrive at 1.667 times. So your operating leverage for the first question is 1.667. So moving on to the second question, the details given in the question are: the installed capacity of the company is 700 units. The actual capacity or the utilized capacity is 500 units. The selling price per unit is rupees 10. The variable cost is rupees 6 per unit. The fixed cost is, they have given 3 levels. We need to find out the operating leverage. We need to find out the operating leverage at 3 levels of fixed cost. One is 500, one is 1100, and one is 1500. So we need to have the income statement for all the 3 levels of fixed cost and then find out the operating leverage at all the 3 levels of fixed cost. Let's solve the income statement. First, now here before we find out sales or the amount of sale units, let's understand this question first. They've given installed capacity 700 but utilized capacity is 500. Whenever we are trying to find out the earnings of the company or profits, we first need to know how much of capacity have we utilized. Yes, the company's machinery has the capacity of producing 700 units, but how much has the company utilized? Only 500. Therefore, my profit calculation will not depend on the capacity or the installed capacity of the company or of the machine, but how much has the company utilized or how much has the company produced is 500. So my calculations will be based on 500 units and not 700 units. Please note that change. So the sales is 500 into 10 rupees. Here selling price is given 10. So 500 into 10. So that will be 5,000 for each case. Next, your variable cost is given as 6 rupees per unit. That also I will be taking at 500. So 500 into 6. That will be 3,000 for each. Once I deduct sales minus variable cost, I arrive at contribution 2,000 each. The fixed cost is given for each of the levels in the question itself. So I'm just going to copy that. 500 1100 and 1500. Therefore, contribution minus your fixed cost will give you EBIT, earnings before interest and tax, which is 2000 minus 500 is 1500, 2000 minus 1100 is 900, and 2000 minus 1500 is 500 rupees. So these are the earnings before tax and interest of the company under three different fixed cost: 1500, 900 and 500. Now we can solve the operating leverage formula, contribution divided by EBIT. So in the first case, that is fixed cost, first case is 500. The contribution here is 2000 divided by EBIT is 1500. Second case, my contribution is 2000 divided by EBIT is 900. The last case is 2000 divided by 500. So 2000 divided by 1500 is 1.33 times. 2000 divided by 900 is 2.22 times, and 2000 divided by 500 is 4 times. See, the operating leverage of each of the fixed cost level is: first case is 1.33 times, second case is 2.22 times, and 4 times in the last case. Next up, we're going to solve our fourth question. DreamWorks is a toy manufacturing company and it has produced and sold 20,000 units, and the selling price per unit after the table, the last line is provided at rupees 100. So given is unit sold is 20,000 units at the price 100 per unit. So my sale price is 20,000 multiplied by rupees 100 will give us 20 lakh rupees. So the total sales is 20 lakh rupees. The question has given us various variable cost units and also fixed cost expenses. Both they have given in the question. For variable cost, they have mentioned raw materials are 20 rupees per unit and rate per labor or piece rate per labor is 10 rupees per unit. So we need to multiply the rate raw material 20 rupees per material and 10 rupees per piece rate labor into the number of units produced. Okay, let's solve the question. Now the sales provided is 20 lakh rupees. Raw materials 20,000 into 20 rupees is 4 lakh. $20,000 into 10 rupees is 2 lakh. So 20,000 minus 6 lakh will give you 14 lakh rupees. So the next expenses given here are fixed costs, salary, rent, insurance and taxation. Now let's look at the salary expenditure is rupees 3 lakh. We'll just write as it is 3 lakh rupees. Next, rent is 50,000. Insurance is 2,50,000. And last, property taxes are rupees 1 lakh. Now all put together 3 lakh plus 50,000 plus 2 lakh 50, 1 lakh. All put together it gives us 7 lakh rupees. So 14 lakh minus 7 lakh, the balance is 7 lakh rupees. So the EBIT for the question is 7 lakh rupees. Okay, so we considered the sales, we deducted the variable costs, we arrived at contribution of rupees 14 lakh, we deducted all the fixed costs, and we arrived at earnings before interest and tax rupees 7 lakh. The question is asking us calculate operating leverage. Calculate operating leverage. We can write it here. Operating leverage formula is contribution divided by EBIT. The contribution here is 14 lakh and the EBIT found out is 7 lakh. So once after solving, we get the answer as 2 times. So this completes our question number 4.